You may have heard of the term EDD. EDD stands for Employment Development Department. And this is a department created by the state of California that specializes in providing benefits to either one, injured employees or injured individuals, or two, unemployed individuals. Okay, so it's called the Employment Development Center, and it branches into two. One branch is unemployment benefits, and two, the second branch is state disability insurance. Okay? So unemployment insurance is paid to those who have been laid off by their job, not to any fault of their own. So they weren't fired or anything. They were laid off either because of business reasons or they were laid off because their branch or their department was eliminated. Whatever it may be, as long as it was to no fault of their own, once the employee is laid off, he is eligible to receive unemployment benefits by the state of California. And these benefits are free to employees as long as those employees paid taxes to California. Then, as you're paying taxes, you're paying into your unemployment benefits if you should need it someday. The other department, and it's a department that we're going to be focusing on, is called the State Disability Insurance Department. And that's also part of EDD. And that department pays benefits to injured employees who are working and paying their taxes to the state of California, but for some reason have an injury that's not covered under workers' comp. So it could either one be a non-work related injury, like a hiking accident or whatever it may be, or it could even be a work-related injury that your workers' comp insurance company decides to deny. And that happens very often when you have, let's say, a pre-existing injury, or your employer says they think you were injured outside of work. Think is enough for them to deny your work comp claim. And if that's the case, you're still eligible to receive state disability insurance. So how do you get work comp insurance and how do you get state disability insurance? Well, as you know from earlier videos, in order to get work comp insurance, all you need to do is report your injury to your supervisor, who will then escalate this issue above the ranks, and essentially the work comp insurance company will swoop down and cover your claim. So you get medical benefits, and you also get lost wage benefits. And these benefits only come if your workers' compensation claim is accepted. That means you have to have some kind of accepted work-related injury, right? But what happens if you don't? What happens if, let's say, you were injured outside of work, or your work-related injury is deemed non-work related by the insurance company? Well, that happens, a little too often if you ask me. And in that situation, you can always come and apply for state disability. So state disability does not cover does not cover medical benefits. Okay, it does not cover medical benefits the way work comp insurance covers. So any type of medical treatment you incur for your work-related injury will need to go through your private insurance, or if you don't have private insurance, you'll need to pay it out of pocket. Okay, but it does cover lost wages. Okay, so if you're off of work, right, and you can't work, state disability insurance will pay for your time off of work as long as any doctor puts you off of work and says that this is, either a non-work related injury or it's a work related injury that's denied by work comp. So as long as work comp is not paying you benefits, state disability can. And state disability pays at a little lesser rate, but they'll take any report from any doctor that you see. Work comp insurance will only pay if you're put off of work by a network doctor. It's a doctor within your your work comp insurance company's network. Those are the differentiating factors between work comp insurance and state disability insurance. If you take a look at the graph below in my little snippet of what I'm talking about in this video, you'll see some of the differences and similarities between work comp and state disability insurance.